are live. You're live. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Let me get on my computer here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the post-game show. If you don't like football, it's probably not going to be your night tonight. Go. I'll tell you one thing, the commercials sucked in that Super Bowl. I just didn't shoot a halftime show. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Bad microphones, bad pickups. Let's see. And there's Flan. Welcome to the post game. Let's tear into the game. Let's see. Let's get this on. You got the Rambos. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Sorry, not sorry. What's up, Robin? How you doing? Well, anybody that the Rams didn't beat the Vegas line, so anybody that had money on the Rams didn't cash. Anybody that had money on the Bengals cashed. Hold on a minute, I'm still working on this. Do you want to win or do you want to make money? That's what the bookies always do. You want to win or do you want to make money? You're always trying to beat the line. And the line was 4 points on the game. So, let me, I'm almost done setting up here, guys. Just want to make sure we don't have any. Get something to drink too. I'm thirsty. I got some great video today. It was a wonderful day at the Boston Janice. Feel sorry for the poor mattress. How about all the people that bought mattresses and now they're not going to get their payoff? I'll be right back. I will be right back. That's why you bet the line. You don't win. You don't bet winners and losers. I think I'm going to enjoy a San Pellegrino here. Oh, hey Robin, how are you? My brother won the bet. Spread was 4 points, so he won. He doesn't know how much yet. Well, I don't know how he beat the spread. He must have had the the Cincinnati Bengals then, because the Rams won by 3 points. The line was 4. So if you had the Rams on the line, you didn't win tonight, right? So if you had the Bengals, they only had to beat the line, which they did tonight. They were 4 point dogs, and the game was decided by 3 points. You're number one. Yeah, well, we got about an hour drive back when we come back from the Boston Janets tonight. I can't stay long. That's fine, Brenda. I'm on late tonight. I'm not going to be on that long. Wait till some more people. I think some more people filter in, and then I'll give my thoughts on the game. Number one, of course, congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams. It appears once again that the Super Bowl trophy will be returning to the state of California, where it has been many times, between the San Francisco 49ers, the Oakland Raiders, and now the Rams. So no stranger to winners here. I had 4.5. There you go, Luce. How you doing? Good evening. All is great, John. He bet up, I don't know who. Cooper Kupp was, the guy's a wrecking machine. Bengals beef up their offensive line. Look out. The Bengals need to, I don't know. Let's let a few more people filter in. If you don't like football, it's probably not going to be your night here tonight. Good to see you. I was hoping you go live. Thanks for that. Absolutely. Good to see you, Bird Dude. Ed Irwin, good to see you. Brian Heffernan, nice to see you tonight. Margie, good to see you. So you got to remember that. You either, with friends, you make straight up bets. I want to bet. Hey, let's make a personal bet. If the Bengals bet you $20, the Bengals win or whatever. Well, if the Rams win, you pay that guy $20, right? Right. If you would bet that the Bengals were going to win and you lose, you owe the guy $20. But the line is different. You have to beat the line. I wanted Stafford to win, Beckham Jr. to win, Von Miller to win, the old guy number 10, number 70, number 99. It was nice for Matthew Stafford, wasn't it? I was rooting for the Bengals. So sad for that young quarterback, so handsome. Both of the quarterbacks are pretty good looking. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. But if you go into bet at the game, yeah, Goldie's like, I owe $50. There you go. If you go in to bet on the game at the sports book, you're going to ask what the line is. They're going to tell you the line is 4 points. And meaning if you want the Rams, they have to win by at least 4 points. And if they don't win by at least 4 points, then you lose your money. And it's the Cincinnati Bengals lose by less than 4 points, you win your money because you beat the line. How about that? Rams had help from refs. So did the Bengals. There was that one call, Kenneth. Yes, the house was the big winner tonight. There was 2 really sketch calls in that game. You know, the one was a face mask where the wide receiver was going down for the Rams and the guy just totally turned his head around with the face mask and intercepted the ball. Come on, man. Face mask, right? And then there was a call where the Rams did dirty to the Bengals guy, and it all kind of evened out. Yeah, Stafford left after 10 shitty years, his first in L.A., and he wins it. Well, they spent a ton of money to put that team together. What'd you guys think of the halftime? Hey, Amanda, it was nice to see Snoop. It was nice to see Dr. Dre. My only complaints, go to Philly before work and pay Fazio. That's right. My only complaint about the whole halftime was that the featured stars need better amplification on their microphones, okay? Because there's just too much going on, and they need better pickup, because you couldn't really hear Snoop too well, and Dre, we'll use a little more. They missed that face mask call. I was pissed. Yeah, they missed a few calls there, Flan. But let's face it, this was a case of the Cincinnati Bengals coming in with a much better defense than anticipated, and the Rams coming in with the defense that was anticipated. Okay, and over time, the defense at the end of the game, the Bengals just got worn down, and they just started overreaching and interference calls and holding penalties just caught up with them at the end. Just dumb mistakes did that. And you like the halftime show? It was pretty wild. Pretty wild. I think it was, there wasn't any fireworks. There wasn't any, right? I thought that light off some big time ordnance or something. I don't know. So there'll be, believe it or not, in Las Vegas, there'll be some happy, sad Cincinnati fans or players, because if they took the line, they're cashing their bet with Cincinnati tonight, and the people that took the line with the Rams, they're not cashing tonight. Okay, halftime show was crappy. I'm hearing mixed reviews. I was listening to some of the radio shows coming home. The commercials were lousy. There was nothing really stand out on the commercials and stuff. It was just, a few of the car commercials were cute, but a lot of that stuff was dumb. How you doing, Julio? Hey, Wendy, how are you, baby doll? Said hi to you on my live stream. Keep up the good work. You too, sweetie. I see you're knocking it out of the park there. That's wonderful. Old school hip hop on the streets of LA. The sound, they need to have better sound pickups. You're paying a ton of money to get these people up there, and you're just their voices are hardly being heard over the noise. Well, there were a few grandpas. Yeah, there were. Yeah, thumbs up for Prussia. Yeah, the Larry David commercial was pretty funny. This is a toilet? Really? Human beings, we don't go to the bathroom in the house. Yeah, the sound could have been a little better. I think the Larry David commercial was a good one. But there were some dumb commercials, too, that just were a waste of money. Hey Brian, I'm doing okay. Hi Kathleen, how are you? But they definitely needed more volume. So if you're in LA, Southern California, congratulations to you. Do I think that the 49ers would have given a better effort against the Bengals? Probably. Because I don't think Matthew Stafford was any great shakes in the game. I mean, he had his moments, but I think he threw away an interception, and he was under some pretty good pressure that first half of the game. But at the end of the second half, the fourth quarter, the Bengals defense was just committing all kinds of penalties and stuff to, in that very compressed field within the red zone down there, when you're 5 yards from the end zone and everybody's compressed in that space, it's hard not to get in people's face, get hands out, grab people, collar people, hook people in the arms. So holding penalties, and just then they had the taunting, unsportsmanlike conduct. I've never seen in a game. Right, they score a touchdown, and some guy that's not even in uniform comes running out on the field with the team, and they're celebrating in the end zone. He's not even suited up to play football. He has his hoodie on, and he's dancing with the guys. I mean, what the hell? Yeah, the Rams could not run the ball. But Kupp is a great receiver, right? Excellent receiver. Kupp, Mark Andrews for the Ravens. Kupp is a wide receiver. There's just some really great ends and wide receivers out there. Yeah, the hood move. What do you think about that? It was a hood move, Goldie. I don't know, Madowix. It was a hood move. He ran out there like, we bad. We bad. Next thing you know, the flag comes out, 15-yard penalty, right? Pretty funny. So, was it the best Super Bowl I've ever seen? No. Was it the worst Super Bowl I've ever seen? No. Was it great football? No, I don't think it was great football. Was it very competitive? Yeah. It was emblematic of the entire year in the NFL, where you had real parity between teams, and there were no runaway powerhouses. Every team was fighting and clawing. Every playoff game was a brutal smash mouth football. So it was good. Yeah, I was going to post on my community post, "Let the riots begin in LA," but I didn't. I didn't want to be that person. But I sense I can tell telepathically. Hold on. Ooh, Mark from Orc. I can tell now they're gathering down on Figueroa Street in downtown LA. Oh, there go the first fireworks. The first bottle's being thrown at a cop car. Ooh. Yeah, the last 4 games were won by a field goal, and the Super Bowl was won by a field goal. Exactly. Won by a touchdown, but it was won by 3 points. So, but let's face it, the Rams had a hell of a hard time punching the ball in. I mean, it took like 8 tries within the 10-yard line to get the ball into the end zone. Thank goodness that there were Bengals penalties to help them do that. And then at the end, I'm like, it's over just like that? Yeah, that's right, Katie, it's over. Amanda, nice to see you tonight. I hope you're doing well. DCX, good to see you. So we do a little post-game show. So I don't know what you guys think. What did you think about some of the commercials in there? Were you disappointed with the commercials? The Who had the worst halftime show next to that Singer Sister. I've seen some shitty halftime shows. Right. wanted this was not real. This was not real showy. This halftime show, right? It just wasn't flashy enough for me. The chow was excellent, Amanda. I got a nice video. They really perfected their pizza making over there, and there was chicken. So it was. I got some good video coming for you. It won't be tomorrow morning. It will be on Tuesday morning. But let me wish all of you a happy Valentine's Day. Somewhere on the East Coast in about 14 minutes, it will be Valentine's Day. Well, thank you, Robin. Thank you. The commercial with the QR. That was so dumb. They wanted everybody to grab their phone and go up to the TV and open up the, scan it with your camera and open up. I thought the commercial pizza was great, Juan, and the chicken too. Nice to see you, Ed. I really, I gotta be honest. Happy Valentine's Day, Lurker. Hello, sexy daddy. This dog over here. Come on, what we really know is the pizza. I got any wino shenanigans. It was a very quiet day today, Bird, but the food was outstanding. When you're committed to making pizza and you keep making pizza, and they even made a pizza for Bird. I brought it here in the box to give him. But if you're making pizza, you're going to be at the pizza oven all day. He didn't even catch the first half of the game. So. Best halftime. You think that was a good halftime show, Missy? How are you, by the way? Happy Valentine's Day. Inappropriate volume on the part of the singers. Just no pizzazz in the dancing at all. They paid big money to have just a QR code. Yes, apparently the stage are actually more impressive. Yeah, the stage sets are more impressive. Bunch of guys chasing balls would be fun. Not always. Happy early Valentine's Day, Marquise. How you doing tonight, my friend? I skipped the whole affair but made tons of food. Oh, that's good, Eileen. Prince Harry and Princess Eugenie were at the Super Bowl. Cool. Yeah, first one. Yeah, let's get the thumbs up tonight. Why am I not going into hyperventilation? Why would you be hyperventilating? Robin, why would you be hyperventilating? Hello, and if you make another Prince will always be my favorite half. That was my I enjoyed the music too, Missy, but it was poorly presented, and I'm willing to bet the feedback overall is going to be very negative on that show. Where was the blowout we promised? Well, here's why the blowout didn't develop. Because the Bengalis' defense was much better than advertised, and the Rams' defense was as advertised. Okay, so the thing the Rams succeeded is taking away the real long throw from Joe Burrow, who can plant that ball downfield and get that right. They took away that long throw. Especially in the second half. Like Luke Daddy commercial, some of them were just dumb. They were just, even the NFL were dumb. Feeling much better. Who performed? Well, we had Dr. Dre, we had Snoop Dogg, there was quite a few of them out there. Yeah, defense on both sides and it was a pretty penalty-free game until the Bengals started to fly apart at the end of the fourth quarter. Oh my gosh, just because is this the first time the home team won the Super Bowl? No, Tampa Bay won at home last year in Tampa. Those rappers have so much ego. After the missed face mask penalty, that was pretty wild. That was pretty wild, Cobra John. I'm looking at that and like, oh my God, it's a good thing that coaches can't dispute like calls, things like that. They can't dispute that because, man, my red flag would have been on the field like, oh, no way. I just need these guys to look at this thing and see the way they turn this guy's head around. But then there was a call also that didn't get called on the Rams, so it was kind of like even up in there. Yeah, I'm going to put a poll Yeah, the Bengalis grabbed the face mask and scored a. They did, and then there was something. It was almost like it got returned because the Bengals didn't get a call and the Rams won. Let's see. How did you? Let's see. Did you like Super Bowl 56 Super Bowl halftime show? Halftime show. Let's poll people and see what they thought. Ask your community. Let's play Ram Ranch. There we go. Tell us. So, well, thank you, Wendy. Well, thank you. I love you, honey. Okay, thank you, honey. Take care, babe. All right, here. Okay, we're gonna let the voting begin. So you can't say it's a generational thing because it's production values, right? To me, it was. I'm talking about production. All right. So go ahead and do the vote. We'll leave that up for a while. Get this down here. We'll see how the voting goes here. Ooh, tough guys. Let's see, we got 42 votes, so if it may be I don't think it's a generational thing, Missy. You're not that young, honey. I hate to tell you, babe. I listened to a lot of Snoop Dogg and stuff while you were still in nappies and stuff. I think I didn't like the production values of it. Were poor. Hey, Dave and Luna, how are you? The production values of the singing was very poor. There was no pizzazz to the show. There was no fireworks. There was nothing. It would have made that exciting. All right, Hawaii 90s, hell yeah, Lures Street. Yeah, Lures Street and Tuzatala Street, Goldie. Lures Street, Tuzatala, right, Baratania Street, King Street, all those great. Queen, I used to Lilio Lucolani, right, Street. No, they used to be really good. I used to be really good with those Hawaiian names, so. Yeah, they underestimate our cool in what we listen to. I just think it could have been, the microphones could have been better. I think it needed a lot more sparkle. The cars just didn't serve any value. There's nice Chevys that were on the field, but it's just my thoughts on that. So put your vote in here. We're going to take 100 votes on this topic right now. Did you like the Super Bowl halftime show? 29% have said yes so far, and 71% have said no. I think. I don't know. The Waikiki wave, that's right. How you doing, nature woman? Dog stop barking, bird starts hacking. I didn't see halftime show, have to have a plea. Just say, I don't know. The whole day was kind of lackluster for me. You got this big multi-billion-dollar stadium that costs a fortune, and the halftime show just seemed like, limp to me. It was just limp. It just, I don't know. We got 68 votes. Let's keep voting, guys. If you're in here, we got 121 watching. Register your vote up there. Kaylee's like, nope, not even no excitement. Sean Marie. Other years there's like fireworks going off. There's light shows. There's who was coming in. I don't know who in the hell. People were coming down from the ceiling on platforms, coming in and singing and dropping into the stadium. It lacked all that. Yeah, just not that great of a Super Bowl. Including Kendrick Lamar, he didn't belong. They made a big name. He was good gold and silver and bobsled. Well, we used to own bobsled, Julio. And when the U.S. just used to dominate in four-man bobsled, we get people like Bob Hayes out there, the fastest human, pushing that thing. You know, we used to own bobsled, right? Yeah, Katy Perry one was good. She had a great show. You don't need to have a super duper huge or extravaganza. So if I'm, Prince in the Rain, hey Yancey, so get your votes in, guys. We got 75. Let's imagine we're the marketing department at Pepsi-Cola Corporation tomorrow, Monday, because tomorrow morning I want to see everybody, the bosses there, the marketing, the chief executive marketing for Coca-Cola. I want to see all the advertising promotion people, 6 a.m. in the office. Get your coffee. There will not be coffee service at 6 a.m. All right, we're going to sit down, bring your notes, bring your briefings, and we're going to talk about how well this halftime show went. Hype all the same. Was it needed to be longer? Yeah, they only got I think they only got 10 minutes to do the show. But the volume was very poor. Yeah, the Doritos win, yes. The volume was very, whoever was on the mixer board, and I've got pretty damn good hearing. Hey, Wendy, I've got pretty good hearing. There's my girl. How you doing, Tammy? I didn't listen to that much rock music that I blew my brains out in my ears, right? So I don't know. Oh, hold on a minute. I got to straighten this out. We got 85 votes, so we're getting a little more traction on the yes side. So it's like a 2-to-1 margin right now. It's good hearing. Sometimes talking is like talking to defense posts. Yes, because it's not a question of hearing. It's a matter of tuning out stuff that I don't want to hear. The ads were terrible. We're going to get to the ads in a minute. We're going to finish up this. Vote. If I'm going into the meeting tomorrow, and I'm sure there's quick polling being done on the halftime show because Pepsi spends a fortune on that. But it just lacked scale. It just lacked oomph. It lacked fireworks and just light show and lasers, and it just was boring. Now I'm going to admit, when I saw Snoop coming out, I did smile. I did get a big smile on my face. Okay, and Janet's like, I wonder if Martha Stewart's going to show up. Yeah, the Rock's opening was good. Did you see the size of his arms? God, man. Enjoyed the half show and so, but what's up, Charla? How you doing? Yeah, but Charla, you might like rap, but I like rap that you can hear. Just Barry's like, I slept through it. I just think it was one of the worst shows that I've seen, just honestly. I just thought it didn't fit that stadium. We didn't see commercials that were made just for the game. We don't see the commercials that were made. Easy for all ages group. Well, I don't know. I give him, catered his green room. I give him credit for being bold and putting the old rappers out there, but that's pretty cool. He must be getting, I don't think Snoop's that old. He's going to come to your house, Cobra John. He's going to rap you out. It was way too, I did turn my volume up from 10 to 24. Yeah, it was just whoever was running the mixing board of microphones and things. I really wanted to hear a clear Dre, and I really wanted to hear a clear Snoop, and it just didn't You'd see commercials for Super Bowl. Yeah, seeing Billie Jean King was quite exciting when she came out, still trucking along. My brother and I still remember her playing Bobby Riggs in the game, a tennis match back in the 70s. I still remember watching that on TV. Snoop's 51. South Dakota at the motorcycle race. Stoop and I graduated to St. Cobra John. Really? You're 51? Some companies spend half their ad budget on a Super Bowl commercial. What did you? Yeah, Eminem. Okay, now, all right, Missy. But it was cool to see Eminem. He was, to me, he was the standout. Okay, all right. I'll modify a little bit. I enjoyed. Eminem had good volume and good stuff. He was getting it done. He was getting it done. He was good. He was good. He had a good crew up there on the roof backing him. The local commercials here supported healthcare workers. So it seems like we're getting 36% liked it and 64% didn't. We got 4 more votes to go, and then we're going to close up this poll. So we have 60-40, we'll call it. I think Eminem was the best one of them all. I'm going to, honest to God, I did. How you doing, Vicky? And it reminded me why I liked listening to his music, you know, because he delivers good power. Lose yourself, listen to the words. It's great, yeah. So, Village People would have been compelling, actually. It would have been very... You know, if they were there in their prime, it would have been a blowout, lights and disco lights and mirror ball and lasers. Young man, there's a football place you can go. I said, go, man. Grab that thing by the balls. Okay, take care, Wendy. Love you, honey. Snoop and Dre closing was good. Okay, Missy. All right, you're selling me. Just stop it. All right, knock it off. We need 2 more votes to close the stream. It is now officially Valentine's Day on the East Coast, and I want to extend my Valentine kisses and a rosy shake to all of you on the East Coast, and whether you're in Canada, United States, Maritime Canada, and wish you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. Wait for that. I saw the Village People in concert. Poor Snoop. He's so old. It's better if he raps it against that instead of smoking a blunt. I don't know, man. And I liked his outfit. I kind of thought, damn, I'd do that. I do like having it. Yeah, he was good. I hope you had a good, the visit was outstanding with the boss in general. Yes, boss just kept making, I don't even know how much of the game he even watched. He was busy. I mean, he was taking care of chicken on the grill. He was cooking pizzas. That felt pretty bad. Okay, so there's that poll. Okay, so we got like, we'll call it 60-40. You get enough for Christmas. Yeah, I ate the pizza. I had 2 pieces of pepperoni sausage, and I had 1 piece of Canadian bacon and pineapple, and they sent me home with pizza de bird and apple, and there's also some macaroni salad on it. Am I doing anything fun for Valentine's Day? Probably just going to work around here. Got to do a couple hours of work I got to go to a site tomorrow. Then I'll probably do some more work around the yard, program the timer here, and maybe cut the grass tomorrow. And I'd like to put some weed barrier down. I sprayed some weed killer in these every place except Jurassic Park down there where Bird is, and I want to put some weed barrier down so we can grow some tomatoes. Lulu, what a game. Well, it wasn't the most exciting game, Lulu, but if I'm a Bengali, if I'm a Cincinnati Bengali, I'm not feeling bad tonight. I can't vote in this. I don't watch it at all. I never watch that crap. The Bengals got robbed by the officials. Well, Joe, the Bengals did a little robbing too. How about that one? The guy turned the guy, he's looking back for the ball, and he turns his face around with the face mask. But I hear you. Hey, Justin, how are you? But the Bengals defense performed better than advertised, and the LA Rams defense performed as advertised, although they could never establish any kind of run game at all. Yeah, right down the burn. No, I'm not doing another one. P. Carver, I'm not going to use up my other tests. What was with the halftime show? Well, it's a big production. Pepsi-Cola pays a lot of money to the NFL to put that on. Probably on the order of, I don't even know, millions and millions and millions of dollars. How much did they pay those stars? How much did they pay? Well, probably not as much as millions, but there was quite a collection of people up there. So there it is. We'll call that 60-40. Now we're going to end that poll. That one's official and it's in the books. Now we're going to go to the next poll. All right, this one's a little interesting too. Did you generally like the Super Bowl commercials? This was really a disaster. Okay. All right. There we go. That's our next poll. I think that poll's going to show up there. There it is. You guys go ahead and take a vote on that one. All right, let's get this down here. Yeah, private parking was $200 together. $7 million for a 30-second. Yeah, we don't allow other links to other streams in here. Let's see. It's just by design. It's the way YouTube. Unless you're a moderator, you can't post links. All right, so there's the next poll. We've already got 35 votes in. We're just talking about, generally speaking, did you like the Super Bowl commercials this year, or did you not? No money for halftime performers. What does that mean? They did it for free? What does that mean? Yeah, that was Mary J. Blige at the halftime. Yes, it was. Yeah, that was Mary. That was her. We need to remove that poochie. Well, I thought the one with Larry David was funny because Larry David's funny. 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, and another guy. Super Bowl performers do not get paid. Okay, well, I bet the other people in the crews got paid on that field. There was probably, with the set design and cost of spot paying for that. Yeah, we can't put a link in here, Wendy. You're talking about a lot of money that Pepsi-Cola. We're talking about a lot of money that Pepsi-Cola put out. But I don't know that do get paid. Do not get paid. A lot of big checks for celebrities in those commercials. Yeah. I thought, hey Mew, how are you? I thought to myself, what the fuck? Is Peyton Manning in every commercial? Like he's in it's like a Michelob Ultra commercial. Then he's in some other commercial. He's in a car commercial. Then he's in another commercial with his brother, and I'm like, what is this guy like? Got something on the NFL commissioner? Did he caught him in bed with another guy or something? How does this guy keep showing up, right? I'm really surprised that Larry David did a commercial. Are you guys? I like the Chevy and Mello and AJ from this. No, that was good. That was pretty good. Did you see, Charlotte, that they went by the Satriali's deli there? That was pretty wild. That was pretty good. Yeah, I didn't like Jennifer Lopez's glasses. I don't get it, man. Ooh. And J-Lo and Ben So cute. Up in the stands. So cute. I didn't like the Joneses. Why I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Can't wait this because we're on doing nothing. We have to hate them. No, we don't hate one another. Who's talking about hate here, Robin? Let's see. Kaylee didn't even post anything. Larry Davis produced the yeah, just anything a wonderful guy. Nice, handsome all around. But did you expect to see him in so many commercials? I was like, really? How many commercials is this guy going to be in? I don't know. Let's get some thumbs up going for the chat. Tree is still looking awesome. Yes, it is. The tree is magnificent. Let's check our poll. Okay, did you generally like the Super Bowl commercials? 45%. This is a lot tighter than I thought it would be. Right now, we're almost 50-50. This kind of surprises me. Maybe it's me. We got 55-45. We got 64 votes. We're going to take 36 more votes here to get us up to 100 tonight. I didn't like the animated ones. Some of the previews, like for Jurassic Park, that was pretty cool. Hi, Vicky. I love the show Friday. It's where I saw the guy who plays Kramer on Simon. You know, Richard, whatever his name is. I can't remember what his name is. I don't know. So this is a lot tighter than I thought it would be. Generally, it's the Super Bowl commercials. So 46-54. I thought the robot. Now that was cute too, Katie. That was cute. The robot dog was cute because they go for cute. You cannot not pull off cute. Okay. Let's just say if you put a cute dog in, and you put a dog on the street that lost his way home, and he's walking up Fifth Avenue with all the cars, bam, bam, traffic, and he's weaving between legs, and he's wet, and he's cold, and nothing to eat. Yeah, it's a great commercial, right? Nothing says love like Valentine's Day. That the 2028 Summer Olympics coming to LA. That's good. It's a good place to have the Olympics because the climate's so good. Look at the shit that's going on. A very rare snowstorm in Beijing, and the wind is howling, and dust storms, and halftime show is hard. Bring back rock and roll. And the commercials were not as good as these, except for the E-Trade babies. Yeah, you know, there were some pretty good ones. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? The dog was cute, the plug-in dog. That was cute. We got to 80 votes in. We're going to take 20 more votes. We're starting to widen out a little bit here on the no side. Got to give it to Stafford around. I said, this is my time. Congrats to him. And yeah, you got to respect. You always got to respect the win. I thought that the Bengals played three great quarters of football, and then the offense just did not show up in the fourth quarter, and they were just like, okay, let's just try to hang on. Well, you don't play football that way, right? We had going on with somebody else back, and I want her to know that we don't need. What are you talking about, Kaylee? We have issues going on with somebody else about Kaylee, and I want to know. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I've got a few shaped. I'll see some of the commercials. His mouthy wife. Well, she had, she had brain tumor, and no, I didn't get my ears pierced today. I just was in this one post got stuck in, and pulling it out is like, oh man. Being to get. What does that mean? Black lovebird being to get what? Gotta run, lovebird, being to get. The only thing I enjoyed about the Super Bowl 56 was the food. Oh, they'll have a list of, advertisers love that when people go back and watch the whole, all the ads together. Clydesdale commercials, yeah, they're good. I saw that advertisement for that new Ultra, what is it? Budweiser, what is it called? Budweiser Astro Light or some kind of freaking beer. And then somebody was talking about it last night. They said it was like taking a Budweiser beer, pouring it, half of it in a glass, and then just putting tap water in to fill it up to the top. Terrible. Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, I didn't get a lot out of that. I didn't get a lot out of that one. Right? There weren't any really. There were some the Larry David one was good. I like that. But how about the one with the QR code that just bounced from corner to corner to corner to corner? Seriously? How you doing, James? I'm looking at that like the animated robot. That was cute. Anytime you put an animated or regular dog or cat in there, you're going to do well, Lulu. Lots of hungover people tomorrow for Valentine's Day. Which thing was annoying, Vicky? Oh, the Q code thing that was just bouncing around. What they wanted everybody to do is walk up to the screen with their phone with the camera and open up that browser on their phone. All the commercials were kind of disappointing. Yeah. Halftime is Dr. Dre, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, no 50 Cent. It was still pretty good. It was still a fairly decent representation of some of the pioneers. Check out the Fresh Prince ring. Yeah, I think that looked okay. It looked a little dark though, didn't it? It looked a little dark. Alright, it says Rancho Kitchen Stadium. I have no idea. I'm not going to get out of my seat and go open my camera and go open that code. Why does the NFL they never miss a call? We get the crew missed a very... Yeah, they missed 2 calls. They missed one by the Bengals receiver, and then they missed another one by that was committed by LA deep in the 4th quarter. Throwback of the 90s hip hop, yes. I think the reason this year, because of the pandemic, there's really no music sensations right now. I mean, they could have put Adele out there. She might or might not have done it. That would have been a good show to hear her do. Maybe Adele and 2 other singers. Then they could do a song together, and each of them could do a separate song and then come back. We'll be wearing masks for school tomorrow. That's right, Candy. Bitcoin or something like that, right? For Bitcoin, yeah, it's like, yeah, I hardly saw a mask out there, but I think our mask mandate drops the 15th. I think the 15th our mask mandate ends. Okay, let's look at our poll up here. We have 90 votes. We need 10 more. So we're almost back to 60-40. 40% generally like the Super Bowl commercials and 60% say no. So we need 10 more votes to close out that. But Dallas Graven, her music isn't hype enough for a halftime show. She isn't a performer either. Yeah, just the pandemic has just crushed down performers. So we just haven't had a lot of venues with a lot of performers, and I think the music industry suffered like a lot of other things. Yeah, Bud Light next, 0 carbs. They said that's terrible. We're gonna have to try that out. We're gonna have to try that out. So we're gonna take 8 more votes, and then we're gonna close the poll for the night. Did you generally like the Super Bowl commercials? How you doing, Eddie? I think I only had One or two beers tonight. Just think 6 years ago Prince did halftime in the pouring rain in Miami. His finishing song was Purple Rain, yes. I've seen some great halftime shows. I mean, Shakira, it got a little wild out there. I've seen a lot of them. I don't know. I've seen people come down out of the ceiling on platforms, and it lacked pizzazz. It lacked. You need lighting. You need like lasers going off, and just things getting wild. Yeah. Hey, Jerry. Now I said I would try to come on tonight and give a wrap up after the game tonight. Post-game show, the Rambos win, the Bengalis next year. Yeah, Bruno Mars was a pretty good show. Bruno Mars did a pretty good show, I will say. But he was coming off of, he was hot on tour and everything else, so it was really good. Really good. Didn't they have Alicia Keys before? And there's some pretty good. Katy Perry show was really well done. Yeah, that was good. I think we had Cyndi Lauper was in there before. I think Cyndi Lauper performed. Did Cyndi Lauper ever perform in the Super Bowl? Why do I have a feeling I remember her with her pink purple hair? And she was wilding out. And I don't know if Miley Cyrus ever performed, but she was too wild. Like the NFL just, no, we can't. It's too, she might rip her panties off or something. It's just too wild. I don't know. So tomorrow's going to be a light eating day. It's going to be a fasting day tomorrow after all I ate today. Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson was a classic halftime show. Yeah, that got a lot of attention in the NFL offices that day. All these people are calling, right? God damn it, what is you put that shit up on stage, son of a bitch. This NFL's got to be brought under control. Pal, I don't know. You'll have to write me. I can't answer that stuff on here. The chat moves too fast. Rosie, what do you think about Hollywood pushing this woke agenda? I think Hollywood's running scared, Jero. You're all about it. I mentioned the way the bird lights on his videos going on, and he's not sleeping. He gets up and turns the lights off. He gets up in the night. Now you got to remember, Flan, that I have very energy efficient light bulbs in the Shine Shack. Outside lighting is all LED now. We have some CFLs in there, so the only incandescents that are running are the ones overhead here. So we're not running up much of a bill. Matt and Eric, you just send me a Gmail. I can make it like new@gmail.com. Well, I'm just now catching up. Yeah, Hollywood's trying to figure out what it can do safely. I know a few videos might have the answer. Just one. No, I'm sorry, Savant. I just can't off the top. It's just moving too fast. It goes by. Planning entertainment. They're planning entertainment 2 years out. Venues, and let's face it, guys. SoFi Stadium in LA is a pretty damn nice stadium. Pretty damn nice stadium. All right, let's give credit where it's. You're billions of dollars for that. The cost of that stadium just floors me. 2/3 of that stadium is underground. It's pretty wild. But it certainly helped reviving Inglewood and Hawthorne and those areas of LA. Down there, it's pretty exciting. Pretty doggone exciting. Yeah, if you want to email me, my Gmail is on the About page of my channel. And I'll do my level best. I have audio questions that come in all the time. Yes, for next year. So we got 112 votes in, 60-40 again. Do you generally like Super Bowl commercials? 42% said yes, and 58% no. So again, more people than I would have thought enjoyed them. So it's probably me. $6,000, and then they started to go down to $5,000. I'm going to say $5,000. You know what happens? A lot of corporations, a lot of companies buy tickets to give their best customers and stuff to go to the game. And then the special gift 50 cents to deliver at halftime. So I don't know what next year. I'm not sure when. But I'm used to seeing fireworks go off and light shows and things like that. How you doing, Harlan? What's going on? For your morning vid, I just watched the older one. You did about the same. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Katie. I liked your video you medaled, especially the pill key, the pill ring. That wasn't it a cool ring? There were lots of homeless camps. I'm going to try to do some metal detecting. So there were a lot of homeless camps around us. They moved out. Yeah. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate it. No wardrobe malfunctions. Magda, if anything, this was very subdued. I thought that the whoever was running the sound mixing did not do enough to amp up the sounds of the main performers. A little half-ass in both the commercials and productions this year. Yes. Thank you, Harlan. I appreciate that. We're almost up to 100 thumbs. Hello again. Had to leave a while. Love you. Hey, Kaylee. Welcome back. You know, I'd like to. I think I'd like to. No, I don't. I'm not gonna have a cup of coffee. I'm like, oh, I didn't have a cup of coffee. Right. But I'll talk to Bert about being more energy efficient and stuff. You know, if you're sleep, I told him don't sleep with the TV on because I only have a certain number of streaming. I only have a certain gigabits of streaming every month from Xfinity. So I told him, please don't go to sleep and just leave the don't leave the TV on. Arizona, Las Vegas, New Orleans is going to be where the next 3 Super Bowls are going to be played. Arizona is a good site. I can drink a whole pot and good. Yeah, coffee hasn't really bothered me too much. Hey, Joni, how you doing? I saw your cake a little bit today. Nice effort on that. I was just saying about the sodium, Jody. I wasn't trying to just, but you did a video before about you got to watch sodium when you're reading sodium. And all that fast food and all that chilies and all that stuff has so much sodium. You got to really get out there and get some green vegetables and some leafy greens and fresh vegetable stuff. It was built on the former site of Hollywood Park. Yes, Hollywood Park was wonderful. Then they had the Hollywood Park Casino. Plug TV into a smart plug so it turns on even if you miss. No, I'm not going to get all involved in all of that stuff. I mean, you know, right. Although it does cost a lot to run that with the water heater constantly and stuff, but it's okay. Plus, he's been a bit under the weather, so I'm let him rest and all that. I think he can go into setting that timer. You know, this show goes. Yeah, I don't even know about all that stuff. Good advice, Rosie. Thanks. No, that's not advice, Joni. I'm just saying you seem to be health conscious, which is a great thing. And I remember you did some. I think you did some videos talking about the sodium, and you were looking at certain foods. And I was just thinking, you know, that's. Do you bake chicken, or do you do like pork chops and things, or is everything always chilies and stews and? I don't even know how to do that. I shouldn't have to do that, Charlotte. It should be enough to just tell him turn off the TV if you're going to go to sleep. Anybody here like Star Trek Voyager? I didn't. I'm not going to get involved with it, Charlie. He's a grown man. If I asked him to turn it off before he goes to bed, he should turn it off. I have an antenna attached to the TV, free channels. Yeah, I did, JR. I got a video coming not tomorrow. It's going to be Tuesday. I've recorded almost every Super Bowl with them every year, either here or down there. So I'm going to have another one. That's all I ask them. Just start to conserve energy a little bit because our power bills are going to go through the roof. My dad has a Chromecast and has been using it alone with his Google Home Mini. Yeah. I'm like older, so it's harder for me to be technologically savvy, all this stuff. You know, I see, yeah, she did, Joni did a good job on that cake. Do 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 do. So next year we'll be in Arizona and then Vegas. The Vegas will be pretty cool. That town will really be lit for a Super Bowl. It'll be a mess, but it'll be pretty lit. You should put a power switch on. No, because I got the water heater there and all that junk. I want to make sure that hot water is always available out there, which is fine, you know. Just simple things just being considered, turning off power, and we can all try to be better with. I know right now we got to be, because I haven't seen any kiddies, because the cost of stuff is just getting out of control. I've been using as many as, and has been working a whole lot in terms of getting on. Well, that's good. I heard. Yeah, Lulu. The boss made some really. I think he ended up making like 6 or 7 pizzas today. He made one for Blackbird here. So hopefully he'll eat that. We had homemade pizza, which was good, and we had barbecue chicken, which is great. 5-hour home to 300-mile like yeah, my emails, I can make it like new@gmail.com. It's on my about page on my channel, Magda. If you're an alien from outer space, you're totally. Oh, thank you, Timothy. Ooh, I'm welcome to abduct you. The pizzas were great. You're going to be able to see the video Tuesday morning. I need a day to, I need to get that together tomorrow. I have a short little funny Valentine video for tomorrow. You ain't lucky you have neighbors that like loud music. We aren't young, but our neighbors are really old. You're lucky you have neighbors that like loud music. Also seen her. Yeah, the rock was cool. Every has the sleep timer button on the remote. It's easy to use. Okay, well, I don't watch TV, so that was nice of them to get a. Yeah, they prepared a special pizza for Blackbird. John L. Rose. Yeah. We all work together. We're very committed to helping Bird, and we do that happily. John Jacobs, how are you doing? I think we're going to get a tad cooler starting tomorrow. It was like 80 today. It was really beautiful weather today. Had matzo ball chicken soup tonight. Nice! No, it's just a short funny one, dirty lettuce. It's not... I had to get it. My email, yeah, for more information, you click contact. It says right on there. Let me see. Unless YouTube mess with shit again. About. You have to click over the arrow to the about page. Yeah, you see where it says details that for business inquiries, view email address, and it's right there. Right, where it says like for business inquiries. I don't know why they say business inquiries. I turn down every business proposition that ever comes my way, so I don't know. The answer is always no, right? We'd like you to promote this. I think y'all are going to get rain. I don't think so. I looked at the forecast for 10 days. There's not a bit of rain for everything. Is sun, the ball of sun every. What movie would you sit down and actually watch? I really don't know anymore, Lulu. I'll go through stretches where I'll get my pad out when I used to use the phone pad for it, and I'll watch like classic movies from the 20s, 30s, 40s. There's real no modern movies I have any interest in watching. I don't show that, only your P-Box. Yeah, Katie, it says contact, business contact down there. Snowstorm here tonight. 14, 20 to 30. Yeah, well, you're getting that storm. I can. New at gmail.com. There's my Gmail. Ooh, and I got to go to the P.O. box tomorrow. Shit. People wanted me. I was supposed to go Friday. And I think I forgot. So. Forgive me. Maybe you can only see it on the web, or you don't see your email with the app. Okay. Okay, thank you, Magdas. I guess Danielle wants to be friends with you. Rams, no. Oh, of course. I already left her a congratulations. That was actually Diane Savant. If you were betting the line, if you had the Rams, you lost money tonight. If you were betting the line and you had the Bengals, you won. Lots of from all yours. Well, there's probably some cards and stuff flying. I've got a couple here. I'm going to open them tomorrow night. So, love you too, Kaylee. So with that, guys, I'm going to want to just do a shorty for the post game tonight, which I've done. And I need a good night's sleep because I need to get up early and do actually site work tomorrow in facilities tomorrow morning. So I'm going to go ahead and wish all of you a very wonderful evening. Exciting, another Super Bowl, exciting Super Bowl. You're talking to the old broad that still remembers the Super Bowl with the Colts and Joe Namath, 1968, right? 1970, and on and on and on. All right, everybody. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful night.